you doing? My name's Lizzie. Welcome to my channel. And we are talking about love today because my baby sister got engaged today. I'm so excited. Her boyfriend, and they've been together a long time. He's been a part of the family, so it's exciting. Like, we like him. He's already one of us, so it's like, yay, wedding! It's like the good kind. Like, not like some rando that just popped in here and they're like, surprise, we're getting married. Like, it's not like we expected them to get engaged. You know, she's 26 and she's still in nursing school and he's still doing his thing, so I'm sure the wedding is going to be a bit more, maybe they're going to elope. I don't know, but I'm sure, I know my sister, she's probably going to be like, let me just finish school first. She's a Sagittarius and she's very practical and she does not like spending a lot of money, so she's going to be super thrifty. Unlike bridezillas, Hannah is going to be the most zen bride of all time, so I'm looking forward to her wedding because she's like the calm one. I have 5 other siblings, so if you can sit in a room of all, well, 6 of us. If Annie's in the room, there's 6 of us all together. But, you know, Andy and my little sisters aren't always in the same room because that's on my dad's side. But anyway, if you can be calm in that fucking chaos, because we're all different signs. My brother and my one little sister are Capricorns. Hannah, the one that got engaged, is a Sagittarius. My sister Lorraine is Aquarius, I think. I'm a Virgo. Damn, I don't know what Andy is. I forgot what Andy is. I know when his birthday is, but the signs are like blanking. There's a lot of signs. I don't know the exact dates. I feel like he's super mellow. He's probably... No, he's not a Sagittarius. I don't know. I'm going to call him later because that's going to bug me. Anyway, this is a pick a pile. I'm sorry. I bought my gums. I'm excited. It's big news. You know, babies are exciting and weddings are exciting. So I finally got good shit to share with you guys. So that's why this actually, I did this pick a pile last week and I just kept feeling like, it's not the right time for this. So this has been sitting for a week, and when I heard Hannah got engaged and I was like on my way home today thinking, I'm like, today is the perfect day for that love reading that I've been sitting on. So maybe it was waiting for happy news. I don't know. But it is still Halloween themed. Actually, has this been sitting for 2 weeks? It's been a minute. But which hat are you? We are looking at the band colors today. So pile 1 is the orange hat. Are you the orange witch hat? Timestamp in the description box below. If this is your pile, you can just go to it right now. But vibe out. Sorry about my nail. I dyed it red because I dyed my hair this weekend. And pile 2 is the purple hat. And you'll see why I'm doing the band colors, because these next 2 would be very confusing if I didn't. Again, timestamp below. If you're ready for your pile, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It does help me grow. I appreciate you. Pile 3, are you the black hat? See? Because they're almost similar. So this one, pile 3, is the black witch hat, even though it's purple. Because remember, we're doing the band colors. Go to the description box below. If you're ready, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, everybody. And I will see you at your pile. Love is in the air. Woo woo. Let's talk about love, baby. Go to your pile. We will. We'll talk about it. If I could get rid of these pop-up ads real fast. Hi, pile 1. You are the orange hat. Anyway, I'm super cheesed out. Mix of tired and super happy. Alright, so I like to throw in a little extra. Here's your stack. And it's been a minute since, you know, I drew these, so I don't know what's in this fucking shit. Yeah, I don't look at them anyway, but you know what I'm just saying. I don't know what we're getting in here. So we're going to do some channeled thoughts. Then I'm going to do some descriptions of the feminine, the descriptions of the masculine. whatever side sounds like you, that's the energy you're in. This could be how you see your person, how your person sees you. I just wanted to give you some details. So let's get some thoughts. Hello. Hit me right in the boob. It was a boob kind of day, I'm not going to lie. Remember, Sundays are my Monday. I go back to work on Sunday because my weekend is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Sunday is my fucking Monday. Everyone's relaxing on Sunday except me. At least in my family. Like, don't plan stuff on Sunday, guys. I always miss it. Like, don't get engaged without me. I'm just kidding. I think they were alone with just one other person to take the picture. And it was so cute because my sister's father passed away a few years ago. And, they just have my mom and us because they lost their aunt. They have one uncle left. Well, two uncles. My aunt's, or their aunt's wife. Like, that side of the family isn't, there was a lot of deaths on that side. So he took her to the camp where when they were all alive, like her grandparents, her aunt, her cousin, and us, even though I wasn't really his kid, he always accepted us other kids. Anyway, we used to go up to camp all summer, and her uncle keeps it going, and like Danielle and Hannah, my two sisters, are up there all summer. My sister has 2 kids, not the one that got engaged, the one that's 2 years older. And so he took her up there because he couldn't ask her father for her hand. So he took her to the one place where my sisters go when they miss him. And like where they honor him and have the best memories of him. And he proposed there. Isn't that cute? Like, of all, that's perfect for Hannah. Like, alright, my sister. I mean, I already like him because he's been around. We got to know him, but now I really like you, Zach. Okay, let's get into this. Let's start with, oh my God, my throat chakra just closed. So maybe you or your person have a hard time talking, or maybe feelings haven't been expressed. Let's start with some advice. We have pucker up, buttercup. Being fair and reasonable will earn you respect and admiration. But being genuinely kind will make you a total love magnet. Go for love magnet. Let me rewind that. Go for love magnet. The universe. Pretend I did it perfect because I hate editing. If I made a movie, it would just be full of, whoops, forget you just saw that. Let's do it again, guys. No, not really. I would never do that, but you know what I mean? In my world, that's what editing would be. Just fucking hate the whole thing. I was not made to be an editor. Can't do it. We have pucker up, buttercup. Pucker up. I really am having a hard time talking, and you're reading. More so than usual. I think when I channel, my brain goes too fast for my mouth. That's why I always fuck up on here. But I'm not talking about that. I literally feel like my throat, like this person is afraid to talk to you, or you're afraid to talk to someone, because I'm just like, don't say anything that will make me look like a nerd. Like nervous energy, but I don't know. That's how I can describe it. I don't know. Do you understand that? I hope so. Alright, channeled messages. My face is getting hot. I'm so in love with you, but you don't know it. Didn't I just say? Feelings expressed, having feelings, but the throat. Why can't I need to calm down? What are you doing to me? My throat's closing. Feel like I just ran a marathon. My skin is getting hot. Yeah, you got it bad. Usher's playing in my head. You got it bad. What's the line? Oh my God, it's been a minute. When you call and hang up and call right back or something. I don't know what the actual line is. But there's a line. You know you got it back when you hang up. You know you got it bad when you call and hang up and call her right back. Is that the line? Probably not. But you know what I mean. Listen to the song. When you hear a line, when you call it right back, that's what I'm talking about. Because I know that part's in there. I just don't know. I don't remember the lead up to it. But that part is playing. Can I hear it clearly so I can give them the right lyrics? By the way, my eczema is fucking horrible. I have spots everywhere. I can't deal. I'm just going to itch my skin off because the weather keeps going from 70 to 30, 70 to 30. And my skin's like, what the fuck? Ooh, I'm contacting you soon. That's the throat chakra. They're nervous to contact you. Let me stop slouching so you guys can see me. I'm like slowly feeling my body. And it was such a hard day. I'm like down here. I'm supposed to be up here. That's how you know you got bad posture. That's a big difference. I want to tell you the truth. Yeah, because this person's procrastinating because I can't get my shit together. I'm just kidding. I don't know how else to say it. I can't get organized in this reading, and it's very annoying because I'm a Virgo. Your person's energy is messing with my energy, and I don't like it. I'm trying to protect you. I feel like crazy karmic or like controversy, maybe trying to protect you from like addictions or themselves. Maybe they know they're not ready for commitment, so they don't want to hurt you. I don't know how you feel. That's a nervous energy. Am I alone in this? Do you love me too? Is this real? That's your person's energy. All right, let's describe the... That's so cute. I don't mean to laugh, but I laugh at cute things. Or I cry. It's either a reaction. I never know what's going to happen. Sometimes it starts as a laugh and then goes into a cry. Or starts as a cry and then goes into a laugh. You never fucking know. The cute scale, you know. Animals. Painting. I'll fucking cry. I still can't believe I cried about elephants painting. I'm sorry, that shit was like, blew my fucking mind that elephants can paint. Some of them actually have skills. Crazy, right? We have Xena, warrior princess. Badass. Battle cry. Calling someone out or making history. Maybe this person called you out, or this person don't take no bullshit. They call it like they see it. They have a little bit of a tough, like people take me this way. Like they don't really know how to approach me. They're like a little timid because like maybe I'll bite your face off. Maybe I'll be nice. No one really knows because of my vibes. They're hard to read. But that's just naturally strong-willed people. Naturally strong people. People who have been through a lot of trauma just naturally give off that don't fuck with me. I will not tolerate it. And they not meaning to, but I feel like basically this feminine has... they might be like a cop or a police officer had like... could do martial arts, anything like that. They could be like a physical... what do they call them? Bodybuilders. Anyone who's physically strong could be that. But I just feel like this person's very high vibe, knows their worth, don't take nobody's shit, sees the truth, a powerhouse in their own right. We have Buffy the Vampire Slayer, slaying demons, or a paranormal investigator, breaking curses and spells. I feel like if I was a TV show, this would be my life, I'm not going to lie. For ghosts, though, not vampires. I feel like this person could be somebody who's into the occult, but I feel like they're just trying to take their power back. They like stand up to bullies. They're willing to fight for this, for people, not just you, but fight for connection, fight for people they love. They stick up for the little guy. Like they don't run from a fight. They're like, what, motherfucker? Let's do this. Come on! You know, like that. Even though it's a feminine energy, this could be a masculine. Or just could be a strong-willed female. A lot of people read my energy as masculine, and I just smile because I'm feminine. My masculine energy comes out when I don't fucking trust you. That tough Buffy that... I feel like that's... I'm saying this because this is how your person is. Like, they can come off sweet, loving... if they can drop their guard and they trust you. Like, you see that vulnerability, you see the softer side. The rest of the world, or you, because feelings aren't, or your person, feelings haven't been expressed, so they're trying to read you. So they see you as the strong, stoic powerhouse who slays demons. You're like, you're fucking scary, Divine Feminine. You're scary, Masculine. Yeah, ooh, Amy Winehouse. Could have a hot girl summer, could have been single, working on their body, been a little bit of a party animal, just going out to have some fun. They could be known for a hairstyle, like a specific hairstyle. I feel like Amy Winehouse and Snooki were like known for, like Amy's was more in the back, like the high ponytail, and Snooki's was the bang, but I feel like, you know what I mean, could be known for that kind of shit. Refusing to admit you're in trouble or you have a problem. Avoidance. This Divine Feminine could be avoiding this. Maybe one of, like, I kind of feel like it's the Divine Masculine with this feeling of, I'm trying to protect you, I want to tell you the truth, I'm contacting you soon. I feel a lot of heavy energy on the masculine side here and a lot of resistance on the feminine side. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but Divine Feminine feels a need to be defensive, guarded, and strong. Or maybe they just don't know how you feel either, so they could be protecting their heart. Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones. Mother of Dragons. Psychotic bitch. Anyway, we have needy. Uses children as leverage. Mental health struggles. Could be going through family trauma. Always demanding things. Power hungry. Drama queen. Troublesome, troublemaker, pot stirrer, depression. I'm not like getting this. If you're on here talking about your karmic and you know this is your karmic, yeah, that this person is a piece of shit. They have some addictions. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. But majority of you, this is like, you know how when people see, it again, doesn't have to be a woman. I'm just using this as an example. Like, a strong woman is always called a bitch, or, you know, you're a fucking bitch. Why? Because I talk like a man. Like, I get this all the fucking time, my whole life. You're crazy. You're a bitch. You know what the fuck you're talking about. You're stupid. It's like, not all men, of course, but some men just can't. They just have no respect for women. And in those situations, I go hard. I feel like that's how your person is viewed by their opponents. Like, she's crazy, she's a bitch. But yeah, Divine Feminine's probably right, though. She probably sat there and listened to you run your mouth and belittle other people. And finally, when Divine Feminine has enough, because remember, she stands up for the bully, she probably got in your face and told you what you could do with yourself. And they didn't like that very much. So if you cross this Divine Feminine, yeah, she's a little crazy, or he's a little crazy. But I have a feeling it's because you deserved it. I kind of feel like this Divine Feminine knows how to read the room. And if you come at them sweet, they're not going to come at you with some vinegar. You know, I don't feel like they're a legitimate crazy person. But I feel like they may get the crazy if they cross her. I can't hate on that, Divine Feminines. Alright, let's talk about Divine Masculine. We have Jacob Palmer from Crazy Stupid Love. That's the Ryan Gosling character who is teaching 40-year-old virgin Steve Carell, you know, who's separated from his wife, like teaching him game, trying to help him go out to the bar and talk to women. But anyway, we have Smooth Ladies, charmer, dresses well, smells good, has money, lives to conquest and loves a challenge. Men look up to him. Sexy, successful, powerful, the it guy. So yeah, somebody very good looking, likes to take care of themselves. Maybe 3D based pretty boy is what I just. Don't kill the messenger, but Divine Feminine's like, you're such a pretty boy. But I don't feel like they hate it. I don't feel like, ew, pretty boy, pretty. Not like one of that. It's like, you're so neat. Like, It might be a situation of like a ghetto person, somebody who grew up in the hood with somebody who grew up with money. There is an element of difference. We have Abraham Lincoln, honest, noble, good-hearted, trying to make the world better. Could have survived an accident or a gunshot. Likes to wear hats, has a beard, tall and thin. Doesn't have to be. Family man, loyal and true, respected and well liked. I will never tell a lie. Tells it how it is. I mean, I don't think anyone goes through life without telling a lie, like at least a white lie. So you're telling me when Abraham... Actually, I don't know if he had any children. I highly doubt. I don't know if he had children, so I can't use it as example. It's been a minute since I studied the presidents. But I highly doubt if his pregnant wife came in and was like, Abe, do I look fat in this dress, like 9 months pregnant with this kid? I highly doubt Abraham Lincoln would be like, why, yes, you look like a fucking wow, but go put your dress on, because I love you. Look, I highly doubt. Like, white lie, nobody can get through life without a white lie, because if you love someone, you can't hurt their feelings. So I feel like, for the most part, this divine masculine is pretty honest. Might even be brutally honest. But that's such a contradiction here, because we have, like, Jacob Palmer exudes materialistic in the movie. Look good, smells good, drops the line just about a sexual connection. It is not about something serious. It's getting a different girl every night. But then you have Abraham Lincoln, who's very, very, very rooted to their morals. So it could be an appearance. Like, they could have like an alter ego if they're like somebody who's like a radio personality or like has a YouTube channel and a persona, could go on stage for something and they're like, people view them, they have this public view, but who they really are on the inside is Abraham Lincoln. But the image they project is this Jacob Palmer, like everybody wants to do me super fresh, super fly, or whatever, you know what I mean? But really, they're the good one. Like, they even could be described as a player, but I don't really feel like they are. I feel like that's a front or a lie or just something that they just got sick of correcting, maybe. Ooh, Donald Trump. Controversial, likes to be a pot stirrer and causes drama. Very competitive, good in business, has a mind that never shuts off. Me too. Probably can't sleep either, can you? Masculines out there. Likes to be the life of the party, but likes a lot of time to themselves. Demands loyalty, is a patriot, has a lot of money. That came out twice. So, yeah, I kind of feel like I don't know if it's like poor or rich or you're just from two different cultures, but there is an expression of this divine masculine is well-bred, well-educated, driven, checked all the boxes, probably went to Ivy League schools, probably went to college or some super duper training, like has a life plan. Like everything's laid out in order. Ooh, Captain America. So this could be a soldier because they did say patriot, could be a police officer, fireman, EMT, president of a company because that's still you taking care of people. Could be even head of HR because that's taking care of people too, like a hero, a union rep, anything like that. Soldier, some combat experience, high ranking, lives on base or has many years in service, good soldier, or just a noble, good person. I feel like this divine masculine has a checkered past, but overall they are a good, sweet soul. People view them overall as a hero. Sometimes a bad party animal. Most of the time responsible. Everybody has their moments. What energy does this person feel you're in? Like if this is sounding like you, this is how this person could be viewing you, or this is advice to you, but this is somebody's energy here. Mistress of labyrinth. My soul knows the way, and the only way out is through. I feel like this is divine feminine's energy. I feel like I don't feel I'm not getting, at least at this point, that there's any bad blood between the two of you. I think there's a lot of curiosity because you haven't expressed feelings, but I'm not picking up any like animosity. So I feel like you're kind of both in your corners doing your own thing, preparing for each other, or preparing, like, I kind of feel like the Divine Masculine's preparing to tell their feelings, and Divine Feminine is preparing for a love, not exactly sure where it's going, but feeling like it's coming. We have the Etsy Queen, the Empress. Okay. So this is definitely Divine Feminine energy coming through. You got the Divine Feminine and their Empress energy. I feel like they're getting a lot of downloads about this connection. I think they might want to be expressing and showing. I think there's, what's going on here is I feel like they're sensing that the Divine Feminine might want to come forward. But at the same time, I kind of feel like they know they don't want to spook them, or they don't want to jump the gun. I think they want to have the Divine Masculine come of their own accord, if that makes sense, like their own decision. But this Empress is very nurturing, very loving, very grounded, very solid. So I do feel like they are ready for a commitment or gearing up to that, just like the Divine Masculine is ready to speak truth. Divine Feminine is ready to accept love, if that makes sense. We have Marcos Sadid. I don't know. I fucking hate European names. No offense, but I'm like, I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Freaking American ignorance. It is always by way of pain one arrives at pleasure. Either kill me or take me as I am, because I'll be damned if I ever change. Strong personality. That's that feminine, like, she or he, whoever's in the feminine energy, has a really solid life, a really solid personality, but they're very, very stubborn, and I feel that stubborn energy. It's like a power struggle right now. I feel like the Divine Feminine's like, you will bow to me. And Divine Masculine's like, no, you will bow to me. No, you will bow to me. No, you will bow. Who will submit first? I'm not submitting. You're not submitting. I'm not doing it. You do it first. You say I love you first. You say I love you first. You kiss first. You make the moves first. No, you. No, you. And this is why nothing's happening. You're being... It's a power struggle. Like, nobody wants to be the first one to express, because you're both fearing rejection. I don't mean to laugh at you. It's just super cute, like I said. Like, you don't want to be the one that makes a fool of themselves, and you're both in that energy. But if one of you doesn't make a fool of yourselves, how are you going to get this thing off the ground? And you know what I'm saying? All right, let's talk about... I'm not sure which one is which yet. I'm sure they'll tell me. But we have turtle and camel. So this is how animals tell me a lot about your personality, how you're feeling. So turtle, be joyful and trusting. And camel, be forbearing and patient. I feel like Divine Feminine is the turtle, like raising their vibration, really connecting in a cosmic way to their own spirituality, leveling up in that Empress energy. Everybody notices the Empress when they come in whatever building, when they're around. They turn heads naturally. It's the essence of energy of the Empress. I am centered. I am balanced. I am nurturing. I am in control. And everything will be all right in my presence. People feel it. Stepping into that energy. Being that energy. Almost like you can see the light coming through the sea. Shining down on this turtle. They're kind of having a glow up moment. They're feeling good about themselves. And with the camel, this to me talks about the masculine wanting to put the work in, but knows that, I think the masculine is feeling that guarded power struggle within the feminine. I don't know if it's associated with the feminine's pain or trauma, but I feel like the divine masculine knows that they have to approach this divine feminine. Yeah. I was just going to say, because they're like a horse and they might buck up and then look at the card. Yeah, like the divine feminine's definitely in the horse energy of, you know, when a horse is being broken and you're kind of like watching each other and you're like, you ain't putting that fucking saddle on me, mother effer. And the divine masculine's like, oh, I'm going to put the saddle on. And not only am I going to put it on, but you're going to want me to. And divine feminine, like, coming in, if you can catch me, you know, prancing around the thing, if you can catch me, fine. Good luck, motherfucker. It's like you guys are dancing around the corral. The feminine's the horse, and the masculine's the trainer, trying to get the horse to, like, at least put the rope on to learn how to follow, not for control issues, just for, like, acceptance of this relationship. Let's not get sexist about it. I'm just talking about the scenario. The horse is like, I ain't gonna get rope on, no motherfucker. And the trainer's like, you're my most prized horse. You're my favorite horse. We're gonna be best friends. You just don't know it yet. I will earn your motherfucking trust. The power struggle in the corral. Horseman, herald of change, but oh, that divine masculine has come charging in with that communication it's like they're going to get a level of balls. I mean, they have balls if they're a man. I'm not trying to, I'm not attacking anyone's manhood, but it's like all of a sudden they're going to get this cojones like, I got to fucking do this. I just can't sit in this stalemate anymore. I'm going to get that horse, and I'm going to put a salad on. Salad. I think I need to eat meat. This is my problem. Too many days of salads. Looking at the card, all I can think of is like a cattle ranch, and all I can smell is a fucking steak right now. This is horrible. I hate diets so much. Focus. Herald of change. The masculine's bringing the change out of the stalemate. Is what I'm getting at. Drifter, experiencing life as it comes, and that's the divine feminine. This is the divine masculine. I'm going to get it. Divine feminine's like, I don't chase. Maybe divine feminine was the chaser before, but now they're in the energy of, I'm letting things come to me. I'm just taking it one day at a time, and divine masculine's, I'm coming to get you, divine feminines. They're coming. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we have Cosmic Pearl and Stargate of Lyra. 34 and 40. You had 14 and 30. If you got 40 and 30, that's 10. That talks about completion. I've been trying to pay more attention to numerology. I've been getting a lot of signs and synchronicities on with time and like numbers lately. Got a 3 as well. 4 and 1 make 5. Changes in the air for you guys, for sure. The Cosmic Pearl. Expand your psychic gifts. Open the gate to the angelic realms. Divine Feminine might be an earth angel, like a legit earth angel. Might have like healing gifts, if you believe in that. But this is definitely Divine Feminine being in their clamshell, making themselves into a pearl, working on themselves and connecting. They're very spiritual. Whatever religion, faith they believe in, even if it's just like meditating, yoga, eating better, that's kind of a religion because it changes your life. Whatever they're diving into, they're on point with it. They're so laser focused, spiritually connected. I don't feel like this Divine Feminine worries much about the 3D. I think that Divine Feminine is very 3D based, and you have Divine Feminine who's very much in the clouds and the 5D. Stargate of Lyra. Expand your casual chakra. Enter the Unicorn Kingdom. Divine Masculine is coming into the realization of, I feel like I have to do something. I feel like they are getting the memo from Spirit that they're the ones that are being pushed, again with the horse, with forward motion, where divine feminine is being still. You have the divine masculine charging forward with this rainbow. They're being spiritually, they're being spiritually pulled to you. Going southern all of a sudden. But they're being spiritually pulled in your direction, and they're following it. They're not resisting it. Their heart space is open to this connection. If it was closed off in the past, I don't feel like it is anymore. This is another deck I made that I didn't go through with because the company, it looks like shit, but I still use it sometimes. Adversity, high stress level, toxic environment, toxic relationship, unhappy. I just feel like that's your energy. Like, you're both sick of the stuck energy, but you might both be dealing with karmics. But remember what they said, they're protecting you from something. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I feel like there's a lot of toxic energy on the masculine side. I don't know if they're dealing with their own personal demons, or they just have like a really shitty karmic situation they're trying to get out of. But that's the divine masculine right now. Yeah, shocking revelation is coming. I feel like that's that divine masculine coming into the divine feminine, like, hello, I like you, or hello, I'm back, or like maybe a big romantic display of affection. But I also feel like that's divine masculine's energy, because I think he's or she's going to be surprised that the feelings are mutual. Authentic authenticity. So yeah, that to me, that's just wanting to speak your truth, wanting to be yourself, be comfortable in whatever situation you're in. This could be learning to love your body, love who you are, and accept each other for who you are now. I feel like a lot of past stuff will be put away soon. We have Skyfather and Peacekeeper. Trust the unknown. And Peacekeeper is let go of the need to be right. This is divine feminine coming out of that Xena warrior princess and wanting to drop that hard exterior. They're becoming very peaceful within themselves. They're very connected to spirit and family. So I feel like you're gonna get a thaw out, a warmness from the divine feminine. You're gonna be feeling the love more than ever before, because they learned a valuable lesson about this connection. And then we also have the divine masculine, who's also focusing on their spirituality, very connected. You're both very in tune with whatever you believe in spiritually. We have sacred purpose and sacred breath and sound. So I do feel like you guys have a very big purpose together. You might work together, or you're both just focused on career at this time. Sacred breath and sound, life force communication. That communication is coming in very, very soon. 10 talks about completing a cycle, coming out of stagnation, putting energy and momentum. This is movement. If you've been stuck, no communication, or you've just been fighting and like deadpanning it, all this is changing. This is a new cycle, the thaw out. Let's close it out for you. We have Page of Fire, the World, and 8 of Fire. So yeah, I do feel like you're both going to be muses for each other, especially if you are artists. But with this feather, I feel like you are going to work on a project together or build something together that's very important to both of your futures. The world is turning in your favor. Our new cycle is beginning. I feel like a lot of unions will be coming into fruition here. A lot of people in separation will be coming back together. But we have good Lord, accomplishment, celebration, and completion. You're both going to be celebrating that you finally got over this hurdle of expressing feelings, because I really do feel like there's mutual love here and you want to see where it goes, and you just got to get over that hump of telling each other how you feel. 8 of Air. Yeah, that fear of rejection, fear that it's all in your head, fear it's one-sided is exactly why there is no movement state and why it will stay that way if you guys don't come out of that. But remember how I said the feminine was like thawing? Just imagine these icicles dripping. The sun is slowly melting it, and the masculine is slowly starting to pull the swords out of the ground that's keeping him or her from going towards the feminine. So that's a perfect way to end it. You got divine feminine working on thawing out their heart and preparing for love. And you got the divine masculine working on clearing this blockage so that they can walk through towards the divine feminine and reveal their feelings. Whatever is stopping them, that's what divine masculine is focused on. And whatever is hardening the feminine's heart, that's what she's focusing or he's focusing on. And by doing those two things, that's what brings union in. So I'm excited for you. I hope you liked it, Pile 1. If you did, if you want more like this in the future, or you just like my energy, please hit the thumbs up below or hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all my subscribers for coming back and supporting me. I love you. My ride or die crew. Forever. Forever, ever. Yes, forever, ever. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye. Hey, Pile 2, you picked the purple hat. Super cute. Alright, here is your stack. But you know I like to do something live, so... one second. Sorry, I had a sneeze attack. Alright, so we're going to get channeled message cards. These are feelings, and then I'm going to get descriptions of the divine masculine, divine feminine. It could be how you see each other, how your person sees you, or just describing you. Or your person. Like, no, not that one. Alright, let's start with some advice for you. We have prepared to be astounded. Ooh. Send them love, wish them peace, see them happy. Everyone, always, forever. Love and prepare to be astounded, the universe. P.S. Oh man, and will you ever become a big time manifester? Send them love, wish them peace, see them happy. Could be a literal deceased loved one. I don't know why I'm feeling that. It is a full moon tonight where I am. I know most of the moon's dark, but it's full on the card. If you're dealing with karmic issues, this is how you rise above and how you manifest. Send them love, wish them peace, see them happy, which means see yourself happy as well. When they hate on you, send them love. If you're upset, send them love anyway. You don't have to physically say it, just in your mind. Battle dark with light, I'm hearing for you. Let's get in some channeled feelings I have. I wish I never married them at all. Oof. Vitamin C, so there's some healing going on. Oh man. Come back here, card. I searched you on Google. I'm scared to come into your world, and I can't wait to marry you. Ooh, so obviously someone here is married to a karmic, wanting to be married to someone else. Could be you, could be your person. You could be the one searching your person on Google. Could be clarifying that this is your reading. Or if you're not searching anyone on Google, someone's searching you on Google. There's healing in this relationship. Somebody clearly feels like they fucked up. Obviously, if they're married to someone else, that would be a big fuck up, right? I'm scared to come into your world. A lot like Pile 1, I'm feeling a difference in how you grew up. I don't know how big or small yet. Let's describe your divine feminine. We have Gabby Douglas. Ooh, I love Gabby Douglas. She is a gymnast. Advocate for mental health. She's the gymnast that decided she made it into the Olympics. Unfortunately, she was struggling with mental health, and she sat out of some of the competitions to take care of herself. And a lot of people gave her shit for it, but she didn't care, and she did the right thing. I support you, Gabby. Anyway, so this person could be somebody who always puts their mental health first. They could be flexible, they could be a gymnast, or just an advocate for mental health. They could just speak about it, work in it. They could be a psychiatrist. They could be taking time out for themselves for healing. They could be struggling with something. They could be short or petite or have a more stockier build. Doesn't have to. We have J-Lo. Great body, keeps up on self-image and health. Takes care of themselves, basically. Health conscious. Multiple marriages. Okay. So this divine feminine could be married, but because it came up, the karmic could be, I don't know why there's like a divine feminine and a karmic, but the karmic is feminine energy. So I kind of feel like this is the karmic. You got somebody who's very Gabby Douglas, who's like not afraid to be themselves, speaks up for themselves, works very hard. It might be physical, might be a dancer, very artsy kind of vibes. And then we have J-Lo, who's I normally, feel urban for, but I'm not like getting that here. I'm just getting somebody who's very like the wrong parts of J-Lo. Like J-Lo works very hard on her body, and I think she even has her butt insured, but she's a good person. Like that's her image, that's her moneymaker. Her body is her income. She takes care of herself. So I feel like this is what it's saying. We have somebody who takes care of themselves, who is genuinely a good person, a sweet person, and then somebody who takes care of themselves to get things. And I kind of feel like they're a seducer. Somebody got seduced by J-Lo, and I feel like it was the divine masculine. I feel like J-Lo is probably the one that not the real J-Lo. Sorry, J-Lo. You are not a karmic. Boo-boo. I love you. But in this reading, I'm sorry, your card is representing the negative, little bit narcissistic. Oh, God. So, I can't say any... evil fucking energy. I don't even want to say her name. But anyway, some demons on that bitch. Not this one. Jackie from Roseanne landed on Gabby Douglas, which is the sweet, good sister. Could have a lot of different work history, jobs, like random jobs. Could be from middle class. Could be a conspiracy theorist, like always talking about stuff. Could be a bit of a worry, over dramatic, klutzy, funny. Could be a little promiscuous. I don't really feel like that. I just feel like the good sibling, supporter of women, a little bit klutzy. Maybe came from a poorer upbringing. Then again, bringing in what fell right on J-Lo was the biggest narcissist you ever meet. I've said this for years, and nobody fucking believes me. But when you are a fucking exorcist of spirits, she did dark magic. Or does. Yuck. I don't even want to talk about her. We're moving on. If you don't know who Meghan Markle is, good for you. You don't need to know her. But basically a narcissist, married for status, money, what have you, vain, materialistic. So you have a shitty feminine and a good one. Let's talk about the divine masculine. We have Iron Man. Could be a techie person, very skilled in computers, very smart. Could have multiple degrees or just a degree in something very smart. Could be a bit braggadocious or have a big ego. Might need to win all the time. Tries to help change the world. Could have a hero complex. Like Iron Man was like, wanted to be a hero for the glory for a minute. So it could be a little bit of that going on. Does things for glory. Or this, again, could be representing a good masculine and a bad masculine. We'll see. I have Rocky. Fighter, boxer, strong, trained, worked hard for all they have. Face, yeah, definitely same vibes. I got a shitty divine masculine and a good divine masculine. Somebody, this Rocky sticks up for the little guy, just like the divine feminine energy in pile 1. I was feeling you might want to watch pile 1 if you were drawn. I feel like this is confirmation. So you have somebody, Rocky, who works hard, very diligent, probably has a really solid career, gives everything they have to the people and things in their life. And then you have somebody who is very vain, likes to look good, 3D based. So we have Bill Clinton, someone who is a habitual cheater. So that fell right on Iron Man. So we got a cheater, a liar, a manipulator, narcissistic vibes also. So we got a masculine narcissist and a feminine narcissist. So maybe you guys were mirroring each other in your previous love situations. We have Tallahassee from Zombieland. That's Woody Harrelson's character. Could have lost a child here. Could be fighting for something. Just rough, rowdy, not afraid of a fight. Definitely Rocky. So you have like a protector masculine, somebody who would protect the feminine, maybe wants to protect from this a nasty ass, yucky, same vibes, like my throat's closing. They're not very good people. They're like literally both, you have a very dark, yucky feminine and a very, very dark masculine. We're moving on. We're not talking about them no more, but that's important to your reading. Let's talk about energy. We have, the poetess. I love every inch of my body, and I love the woman in my life fiercely. Motherfuckers. Sharon is haunting my life, but I'm hearing Shape of You is playing in my head right now. So, feminine, masculine, and whoever's got the body issues, you don't gotta. You're walking poetry to each other. I feel like the divine masculine is drooling over the divine feminine at this time, but I'm not going to lie, divine masculine, I feel like divine feminine is also drooling. Lots of vibes around each other. Like if you guys stared at each other too long, you probably would like see a white light coming from each other's heads, like an angel music. Maybe I'm being dramatic, but you get my drift. Ooh, the home brewer, strength. Knowledgeable. You're both getting downloads. You're both very spiritually in tune. I'm not sure if you're talking at all in the 3D, but in the 5D, you're so fucking active. Your strength is building in the 5D so that you can come together in the 3D is what I just heard. One of you could work from home or build something off the ground. Does something out of your house like this, maybe? Like YouTube, I mean. Oh, Yoko Ono. Yes is always the answer. Love is performance art that takes place among the clouds. Love is not a dream. You can remember it if you want to. Yeah, like I said, you're playing in the 5D. A lot of artistic vibes. A lot of muse energy. I feel like the divine feminine is being very artistically inspired by this love situation and might be creating some sexual art at this time to get out their sexual feelings for the divine masculine. I don't know why. Oh my God. Both of these are cuddling. These are going to each represent one energy. They're going to tell me who. But we have Panda. Stay balanced and in your essence. Archangels Mary, Jophiel, and I don't know how to say that one, sorry. Then we have Llama, set clear boundaries and enforce them. Divine Masculine's trying to balance out their emotions and put the love in. Kind of just wants to cuddle up and love on the Divine Feminine, which also the Divine Feminine does, but the Divine Feminine wants some very clear boundaries set. Like, I ain't fucking kissing you if you're still married to someone else, Divine Masculine. Like, I'll be your one. We can make a little heart shape and do that romance, but I gotta be the only one. That's coming from Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine's like, you are my only one. See? I just want you. I feel like all this is like 5D energy. And the 5D, you guys are so connected. Oh, God. 5D is so connected, but none of this is happening in the 3D. I feel, anyway, at this time. Watchers and Why talk when you can stalk? Who says this? Oh my God. It's a tarot reader on YouTube. I watch her. Kelly, yes. Sorry. She's the one that goes, Kelly. I can't remember what her channel is called. I'm really sorry. I'm not trying to plagiarize. She's cool. Hi, Kelly. If you ever watch my stuff. But yeah, she always says that in the reading. Like, why talk when you can stalk? And I'm always like, right, Kelly? That's so annoying, because I feel like my Divine Masculine does that too. But I think you both do that. I think everybody does that. When they find out who their person is, they're like, I need to know everything. It's just part of it, especially if it's a twin flame journey. But Spirit is watching over this connection as well. And if you're not in communication, I don't think either of you can go a whole day without checking on what the other one's doing. I'm calling you both out, not just one, both of you. Yeah, opportunity, this is like that meet cute moment. This is energy pushing you together. Okay, so again, I got 2 cards and they're going to tell me which one. We have Unicorn Portal number 38 and look for the signs number 11. Also a 33, repeating numbers, mirroring energy, very divine. Focus your light, listen for a message. Divine Feminines, I feel like you are specifically asking for signs if this is real, if your person loves you, if they're coming in, and I feel like you feel you're not getting the signs, but it takes Spirit a minute sometimes, so just focus on synchronicities. Don't overlook for signs, but if you notice it. Focus your light. Don't get frustrated. Don't get clingy, because remember, that's all things that are going to repel your partner. Connect to Spirit. Trust their guidance. And same thing for the Divine Masculine. This is like the same message. Pay attention. Expect an answer. I feel like you're both getting the go-ahead spiritually and something in the 3D that's going to push you together. 1111 is the twin flame number, but it's also Make-A-Wish number. So I feel like you're both also currently trying to manifest each other at this time, which is both of you putting the energy into connection, which will help you actually come into union. Annoyed, yeah. I kind of feel like the Divine Feminine is the one watching the Divine Masculine married, but it can be flipped. Whoever the one isn't married watching the other one be married is just so fucking annoyed. That's their energy, like, ew, I'm over it. Disbelief, surprising news. I think the surprising news will be Divine Feminine or whoever the one who isn't married finding out that marriage maybe is ending, or that this person has feelings for you and not the spouse. We have manifesting abundance, money hungry, money status based, thirsty behavior, envious of other. Oh my God, that karmic energy. Something shocking might happen with these. Yeah, I think you're both annoyed with your karmics. I think they're both greedy motherfuckers, to be honest. So maybe that's what you're both currently dealing with. You could be mirroring each other in that aspect. We have the Hermit, retreat and recharge. That's also the Virgo card. It could be dealing with the Virgo, doesn't have to be. Druid, hold the space. Divine Feminine, retreated. Because again, I feel in majority of the collective, the masculine's the one married, so the Divine Feminine retreated. It does not have to be. It could be the feminines that married and the masculine retreated. It could be that. But the unmarried one is pulling away or has pulled away and is putting love into themselves. Not putting much energy into this, or maybe none at all. They could have pulled their energy back. But we have Druid, hold the space. This is the Divine Masculine. Even if they're in the marriage, their heart belongs with you. They're holding the space. They're hoping. They're praying that they're not going to be too late here. River of Blessings and Healing Earth. Yeah, releasing constraints. Whoever the married one is currently or about to begin getting out of that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. This person does not want their spouse anymore. Healing Earth, the power to give and receive healing. But that whoever is getting out of the marriage, they are recognizing they need to heal themselves, and then they're going to come forward with the truth and spread light like, you're the one I want, you're the one I want to be married to, this is why I made the decision, and that's going to heal this relationship. Let's close it out. We have 5 of Earth, release, and 5 of Water, lack, worry, assistance. So whoever the married one is a little bit stuck, maybe they don't have the resources to get out, or maybe they don't have the strength yet, or they're just dealing with adversity, so they haven't quite got through, but that release is coming. They are releasing the ex, you both are, if you haven't already. Those karmic yuckies are going away so you guys can rise like the phoenix and fly towards each other. 5 of Water, disappointment, regret, and forgiveness. That's the one married coming back like, I'm sorry, like, I know I did wrong, like I married the wrong one. But I don't feel like it's a sad thing. I think they may cry to you, but just for the emotion of it all. Like, I can't believe I did that. Like, I wasted our time. And I think by the feminine seeing the vulnerability, seeing the truth on the masculine's face, that's what makes you both the phoenix. You know what I mean? Also could be a dragon, sign of your twin flames. You have 2 cups fully on the table, not tipped over, and then you have a bunch of cups. So I feel like, to me, this is saying this person is going to spill the tea on why everything went down. I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry I broke your heart. Here's 2 full cups. I'm offering you a full cup. And I'm laying all these spilled cups to rest, and I'm cleaning up the mess, but I at least want to address it. So to me, that's like a sit down that's going to be releasing. And there's nothing more cleansing than a good cry. And then you move on. You're free of it from your soul. So good stuff is coming. I hope you liked it. If you did, if you want more in the future, please give me a thumbs up below. If you like my energy, please subscribe. And to all my Ride or Die subscribers, I love you. Thank you for coming back and supporting me. I heart you. See you next time. Bye, guys. Pile 3, you picked the black with Chad. Super cute. Alright, so here's your stack, but you know I like to do something live, so we're going to get some channeled feelings, and then I'm going to describe the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. It could be descriptions of you and your person just to help you recognize that this reading is for you, or it could be how you're seeing each other, how you're viewing each other at this time. Just wanted to give you some descriptions. All right. What am I doing? I got 4. Let's do 4 of each. Ooh. Lots of superheroes tonight. Alright, let's get into it with some advice for you. Create space for new love. Look at you! You got new love coming in. I feel like it's this one. When a thing hurts your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. When it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. Love, I love you so much, the universe. Don't kill the messenger, but we're coming in hot. You know a love situation needs to end for a new love situation to come in, and you're feeling it. This is confirmation from Spirit to hit the road, Jack, on those karmics. Let's get some feelings. Left out in the cold. Yeah, someone frosted you out here. Maybe you did. Maybe you ran scared. Ooh, I want to make babies with you. I knew you were my one the minute I saw you. You will always be my one and only. I'm trying to free myself from the karmic. No fucking shit. I love how accurate they are. Spirit, you're good. Yeah, love at first sight. They want to put a baby in there. They want to marry you. They want everything with you. They're in it to win it. I kind of feel like that's a bad analogy for love. They're in it for the long haul. There you go. That's better. Let's get some descriptions. Divine Feminine, we have Amy Mila Kunis's character from Bad Moms. Struggling to make ends meet. Could be a little bit overwhelmed. Could just be giving up and like, fuck it. Just gonna, every day, just do what I want. Letting go of control. Left husband, or their husband could have cheated on them. Letting things unfold. Taking time for self-care. Needing a little me time. Feeling like you failed. Could be having a nervous breakdown. Or could be trying too hard. I feel like this very tired, drained energy. Maybe they work a lot, overworked, overwhelmed with life a little bit. We have Lisa Simpson. They could play an instrument. They could be weird or eccentric. Maybe they have no friends or just really small circle of friends. They could be nerdy, a scientist, a homebody, teacher's pet, good at school. They could be experiencing sibling rivalry, or they could be known as the good sibling. They could be dependable, a bit predictable, studious nature, quick learner, good student. They could be going through a moral dilemma. I just feel like this person's very smart. Artsy and smartsy. Alright, we have Nala, a go-getter, healthy banter with competition, or just like a healthy competitive nature. Holding a candle for someone. So this Divine Feminine could be waiting for you, Divine Masculine. Protecting their community or family. Falling for a childhood friend. Playful and fun relationship. Known their lover since childhood. Or they could have lost a friend. Wifey. Yeah. Somebody wants to definitely wife up the Divine Feminine. Wants to be the spouse. Could be as well. Smart. This Feminine's got it going on. Beautiful, smart, or handsome, smart, trustworthy, protective, good parent, good spouse, good friend. Overall, so far so good. Alexis Rose from Schitt's Creek. Ditzy. Okay, so this person hides their smart behind their Alexis Rose of, like, David, I don't know what that means. Because Alexis Rose, was a bit of a ditz, but she had her moments of brilliance at the same time. So it could be that, like, for the most part, maybe you don't, like, maybe you don't have to try so hard to be smart. Maybe you just know stuff. Divine Feminine, hey, good for you. Descriptions of Divine Masculine. Prince Akeem, that's Eddie Murphy from Coming to America. Very rich upbringing, spoiled, may have servants. Immigrated to the U.S., could have foreign parents, or from a very different life than you. Rebels against or rebels against parents' wishes or parents in general. A bit snobby and privileged. No concept of money. Ooh. Definitely two different worlds is the theme of the night. Mr. Miyagi, the Karate Kid. Very wise, skilled fighter, teaches life lessons, could be a youth counselor or work with the youth in any aspect. Motivator, fights bullies, stands up for the underdog, speaks multiple languages, could be a bit older. Master of their field, master of their craft. John Travolta could be a pilot, could have lost a wife or a child or had a rough life but survived it. Humanitarian, very private about their life and pain, has a lot of pain and sorrow they're healing from or has a lot of healing work to do. Good son, good daughter, family member, and friend, a hard worker. I feel like that's a theme for both of you. That's a common. Then we have Thor. Muscular, big and tall, drinker, could have drinking issues, always fighting with siblings, thinks they're the best at everything, could be working in construction or work for family business. Very family connected. That's also coming in strong for both of you. Let's talk about energy. The diamond-hearted Dakani. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. You're both facing your shadows, doing work, and trying to become better people here. I don't know if it's for each other yet or just that's what you're both focused on. Quarter life crisis, judgment. Some of you could be going through divorce, could be going through court stuff, could be being faced you could be facing judgment from work, community, or family, maybe about this relationship, maybe about previous relationship, maybe about past mistakes that you're trying to right, because you are trying to become better people. I feel like that's mirrored. I feel like you're both going through something really difficult right now. We have Jay-Z. Avoid one-off deals or make sure they are really worth it. The right partner is the one who can match you and then some. Who's going to help you run this town tonight? So this could be like a Jay-Z, Beyonce type of situation. Like you both bring something to the table. You're both powerhouses in your own right, but coming together like... you blow mine. So you could work in the future together, or this could be a co-worker situation. Or you guys are just avoiding relationships, waiting for each other. Let's talk about animal energy. We got bat, see-through illusion into truth, and giraffe, aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. I feel like that's divine feminine. Really connecting to spirituality. I feel like this is across the board tonight as well. I feel like Divine Feminine is digging in and trying to understand what this connection is, why you came into their life, what it all means. And then Divine Masculine, we have Bat, see-through illusion into truth. I feel like they're facing their dark side, their shadows. They're facing some healing associated with, like I said, trauma, childhood wounds, a lot of like inner reflection transmuting going on with the Divine Masculine. We have Lost in Space and Falling Angel. Divine Feminine daydreams a lot about this connection and is getting a lot of downloads in their sleep. I think to stay optimistic about this connection and to help manifest, the Divine Feminine pictures you guys in the future. Focus on the life in the future, whereas Divine Feminine, I feel like, is a bit stuck in the past with this fallen angel. Spiritual narcolepsy, they're not, although they're doing spiritual work, they won't face spirit on this connection. It's like, no, I'm not ready, or they could be trying to control it a little bit. We'll get more. They could have fell from grace or the karmic, and they could be trying to make up for that as well. We have creative solutions and soul satisfaction. Think outside the box. View things from a higher perspective. And for soul satisfaction, honor your uniqueness. Do what makes you feel good. This is what Divine Feminine is in. The energy of chasing their own happiness, making their heart lighter, really doing their own spiritual work and focusing on the future when you're married and having children. They could be a parent, just focusing on that. They could be the one that's married, getting out of that to come satisfy their soul with you. It could be that as well. But then we have Divine Masculine over here using creative ways to process how they feel. Divine Feminine is very much a muse, but they're trying to find a way through any adversity to get towards the Divine Feminine, or they are also digging into this and trying to figure out what the connection is and where it's going. Yeah, you're both pondering, am I alone in this? Is this real? What should I do about this? You're both praying and thinking about it. Shout out, make a choice, flirting. I feel like that's the energy is going to come. I'm not sure what side yet. It's going to be the one to break the ice, but I feel like you're both curious enough to, one of you is going to be like, I'm just going to flirt and see what happens. We have support and guidance. So this is spirit. I feel like you're destined to be together. So this is spirit like helping you, Divine Feminine, deal with your issues for union, and Divine Masculine's getting help for their issues for union. But at the same time, they're directing you so that it's like the Adjustment Bureau is going on. If you've never seen that movie, you should watch it. But instead of repelling you apart, they're pulling you together. We have Moon. Take note of intuitive messages. Yes, you really are speaking to each other mentally. So if you are connected, if you feel like you're talking or connecting to your person, you are 100%, that's 100% confirmation. There still is a lot of illusions, though, on how each other feels. You're both longing for clarity. It is a full moon right now. You might be getting that clarity over this moon phase. We have Night. Be brave and honest. I feel like that's the masculine energy. I just feel that all night of the masculine taking charge of getting this thing off the ground or pulling it back together or pulling you guys into a new cycle, or the one to flirt first. All right, so we have Healing the Heart, Power of Self-Love, and Hidden Knowledge, Akashic Record, Silent Understanding. So Divine Masculine is doing the inner healing work. I don't know if it's about previous relationships or something to do with childhood, but they're in the healing space. Very much taking on the Virgo energy of the Hermit. Reflection, contemplating. But then you have Divine Feminine getting all these downloads and learning a lot about past lives and future stuff. So you're very much on two different ends of the spectrum, but by being on those ends of the spectrum is actually helpful to you, because you have Divine Masculine focus on the past because he's cleaning out his suitcase to make room, or she, whoever the masculine is. Then the Divine Feminine over here that's, really spiritually growing and becoming this really zen person that's going to be the solid foundation that one you build off and maintain throughout your relationship together. We have the Star, so you could be Aquarius or dealing with an Aquarius. Or this is just healing. This relationship will be healed. It will come together. This wish fulfillment, what you've been wishing and praying for, will come into fruition. Or you will heal and come back together. We have Four of Earth, frugalness, extravagance, and control. You're both being a bit stingy. 44 is pulling at me. You're mirroring energy. Right now you're currently putting energy into yourself. That's where you're sitting at. You're sitting in putting love into yourself, but you're also hoping for this connection because you have Magician. You're far away from each other. You're trying to manifest this. You feel lack without each other, and that's the biggest awakening for you both at this time. That no one is really filling the mark or hitting the mark except your person. And I think you're both realizing in this time that there isn't going to be another person. You are each other's one. So now how do I make this come? And now you're manifesting and you're both doing your part. So keep doing what you're doing. You're on a solid path. I hope this was helpful. I hope you liked it. If it did, if it was, if you want more like this in the future, please give me a thumbs up below. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you to all my subscribers, and I'll see you all next time. Love and light, boy.